How's it going, everybody? Throwing up another rambling video. I know it's been a little while again. Actually, I didn't have batteries for a while. I actually filmed a Halo 4 video. I haven't put it up yet. Probably put that up probably right after this one. It's just like kind of what I've been playing type, you know, just another rambling type thing. But yeah, I beat Halo 4 Saturday night. Pretty cool game. The gameplay video was, I think, the 4th level. There's actually a lot of cursing in that video for some reason. I do curse from time to time. I'm not going to say I don't in my videos, but that one I was just letting them out for some reason. I don't know why. Game was decent. It's a pretty good Halo game. I'd probably put it behind, I guess I'll rank the Halos for me. I've played all 6 now. I believe there's 6, right? The first one's my favorite. My second favorite, this was a little tough for me, but I'm going to probably say ODST. I don't know how other people feel about that, but it was different. That one's like the only one that's completely different because you're using other people. They're not super soldiers, and that's the one. The first one has health packs as well, and that one has the. Pretty sure that one has health packs, but you use different people as well. You like do different missions because you're using different guys in each level. Although you may use a guy once or twice. You have your guy in between levels. And then you find like a piece of something, and then you like do the other person in your squad's level, or their mission through like their like a camera or something. I forget what it was. And that was cool because when you're like kind of sneaking around, and the Covenant's in the city, and you're sneaking around and stuff. It's cool. It's different. You don't really engage them when you're using your guy, and then you do their missions, the squad's missions and stuff. It was a really cool game. So ODST's probably second. Very, very close is Reach for me in ODST. But I put Reach in third. That's the only one I played. Well, I played some multiplayer on the first one. The first one when it was on Xbox, just locally. I never had any. Well, actually, only could play locally. Duh. But never any huge. Only 4-player. I never had any huge LAN parties or anything like that, where we had like two Xboxes hooked up to TV, 2 TVs and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely first one, ODST, Reach, and I put 4 in 4th, probably, followed by 2 and 3. I didn't like 3 really that much. Cat just threw the door open. That's what he does. Come on, are you coming in here? And he'll just sit there like an idiot. And he'll do it again. That's what he does. He like flings the door open with his arm. He doesn't just like walk in, he just throws the door open. But anyway, yeah. 4th one I put in 4th, followed by 2. And I don't think 2's a bad game. And I like that you use the Arbiter in 2. It was a change of pace. It was probably the shortest of all of them. But I mean, I like them all. The only one I didn't really like there's like a gap. Like I'd say a lot of them are very close. Like those 5 are very close. Maybe with 2, a little bit of a gap for 2 as well. But 3 just, I don't know. Maybe because I played it after ODST and Reach. 3 looks like shit. Like it almost looks like an Xbox game, an original Xbox game. It looks like shit. The last mission when you're like riding on that thing, the whatever, you're on the Warthog and that thing's like falling apart. I don't know, man. That game just, I mean, it wasn't complete garbage or anything, but something about that game just rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know. Definitely my least favorite in the series. 2's not terrible. Like I said, 4, I don't know. 4 was definitely cool. It had its moments, but as the game went on, I think in mission 6, it started to annoy me. I played on Heroic, and it wasn't really that difficult. There was some parts that were tough. Once again, the Hunters, for whatever reason, in the first game, the Hunters were the toughest. I think I mentioned that in the gameplay video as well. And they never reached that level of tough ever again. Not to say they're easy, but they never reached that level. I think the second hardest enemy in this one was the Grunt with the fuel rod cannon. The new enemies, the Promethean guys, I don't know, man. They were kind of pushovers. Like the Knights, like some would disappear, and they were kind of like wusses. But like you just start blowing them away, and you just run up to them and butt them with your gun, and they'd be done. There's little door. They look cool and stuff, but their guns are closer to yours. In the video, it didn't really get revealed yet. I don't think that they were kind of like humanity was the maybe it did, and I just didn't realize it. But like humanity was like the biggest threat to them or something. So no, I don't think it had been mentioned at the time. They had mentioned that, but like the guy was like using like humans, ancient humans, as like he like turned them into the Prometheans or something, or he used their, I don't know what it was. I can't remember already. But yeah, like the weapons are similar to the human weapons or something. So I was like, oh, maybe that's why Master Chief can just use their weapons immediately. The Covenant weapons are still the best weapons in those games. Like the Needler is still the shit. Like it cuts through these enemies just like it cuts through everything else. Like the Promethean Knights right there, boom, Needler, poof, there, guy's done. Their weapons are still the best. The Covenant's in it as well, but even the Elites are kind of pushovers too. It kind of sucks. Like the Elites were tough too, and they're like pushovers as well. And they start working with the other guys too. It was like, oh, of course, you know. I was kind of like, oh look, the Covenant's back, and then I was kind of like, kind of almost wanted to face the Covenant more. I kind of missed it. It's kind of funny. I was kind of like, oh great, the Covenant, and then I was kind of like, as the game went on, I was kind of like, I kind of wish the Covenant was tougher enemies. I feel overall in the other games at their best, the Covenant was definitely tougher than these guys were. They had like dog guys, crawlers, I think, and there was flying ones that would like bring the knights back to life if you didn't get them out of the air. And there was like standing turret type ones, I think. And there was the Didac, was like the not like the boss, but he was like the guy trying to do his thing. I guess he's gonna keep trying to do it, or there'll be more of them or something, according to the ending. But who knows? It's not a bad game, but like I said, later in there was a flying mission, the flying part in the last mission, which I wasn't too into. The 7th mission had like a wave-based part where the Covenant kept sending enemies at you, like wraiths and ghosts and, you know, guys with fuel rod cannons and shit. That was kind of annoying. You get into mechs in a few parts, which is alright. That part you can get into mechs if you wanted to. And his shooting's still great and stuff, and the graphics actually in the game could be the best in the system. Graphics were incredible. I guess this is more like a Halo video, because that was the last game I played. I've been playing actually Spec Ops: The Line on PS3. That's a really cool game, cool story in there. It's like a Heart of Darkness type story. That's really cool. I haven't beaten it yet. I'm probably about halfway done. That's definitely cool. You got to make some tough choices in that and stuff. Definitely a cool game. So I've been playing that. I play a little bit of Demon's Souls because I downloaded that as well. I got PlayStation Plus for 3 months. That game kicked my ass a little bit early. I'll probably go back to it. But I don't know what I want to get. Dead Space 3 next from GameFly. I just sent back Halo 4 today, so hopefully I can get Dead Space 3 next. But who knows? It's on high right now. Hopefully it's still high availability by the time Halo 4 gets back to GameFly. But yeah. See what I hope what Halo 4. I mean, they did a good job. I mean, these guys also did 343 games. They did the remake of Halo, which I played, the Anniversary Edition, which was cool too. You know, they redid it. I kind of missed the Flood too. I know a lot of people didn't like the Flood, but I kind of missed the Flood in this one. It's kind of like, where's the Flood? And the Flood weren't in Reach either, but it's kind of like, where's the Flood? Actually, they weren't in ODST either. So the Flood actually hasn't been, or maybe that's why I missed them. They haven't been around in a while. It's you know, cool games though, cool shooters. The shooting's still great, you know, even 343, you know, they got that down. The shooting's still there. You know, all the vehicle controls are good. It's just some parts of the missions were annoying, starting with 6, and then 7 and 8. There was just annoying parts, like the full missions didn't suck. There was just some annoying parts of each mission that kind of just got on my nerves a little bit. But overall, it was a good game. Like I said, those top 3 for me were Reach, ODST, and the first. But like I said, 2 and 4 are good. I mean, like I said, 3 isn't garbage, but I don't know, for whatever reason, it's just not nearly as good as the other 5. That's just me. I didn't play multiplayer on that one because I played it. I mean, people were still playing it, but I played that one probably 2011 fully. I played a little bit of it, maybe like 2 years before. So I played a lot of Reach multiplayer, like a lot of that, and I enjoyed that. But good series, obviously. There's nothing wrong with the Halo series, that's for sure. And that and Spec Ops: The Line, Halo 4, and that, and a little bit of Demon's Souls. I got a bunch of games on the hard drive because I started downloading them on the PlayStation Network. Like I said, with the PlayStation Plus, I got like Super Street Fighter 4, Darksiders, The Cave, Mega Man 9 and 10, something else. There might have been one other game. Oh, Vanquish. I already beat Vanquish on PS3, but it was a free download, so I'm downloading it because that game's awesome. You know, other than that, nothing really doing in the video game side of things for me. Garage sales seem to be picking up. I haven't really hit anything yet, but I'm seeing the signs around and stuff, so hopefully I can land some gold. They opened up a Goodwill. I don't know if I mentioned this in any videos. They opened up a Goodwill in my town, and I've gone there a few times. Really clean store. They have a bunch of PSP games there. They have a decent amount of games. Not many old games actually at all, but you know, I saw like PS2 and stuff, but I mean like old games. But it's a really clean store actually. I guess it's new. It would be, but. I'll be checking that one out from time to time. I mean, it's in the north part of my town. My town's big, so it's a hike. But I take my bike up there, and it's probably only about a 20-minute bike ride. But if I walk up there, it's going to take me like 45 minutes. But it's still cool to have one, you know. To go up there like once a week is cool. The other ones, I got to take the train over to Belmore to go to, which isn't a problem either. But it's nice to have another one within striking distance. But that's cool too. That like I said, I want to try to maybe get more into games, get into the GameCube thing, get into Resident Evil a little bit more. I kind of want to finish that again. I stopped playing it. I was playing it for a little bit and then I put it down. And try to maybe get some games here and there if they can drop in price. I know they're doing like a Wind Waker reboot, not a reboot, like a remake or whatever, not a remake, whatever, an HD version or something for the Wii U. So maybe that will cause the GameCube version to drop in price or something. That would be cool because I want to get that. Great game. Wind Waker is a fucking great game. What a fucking game that is. But yeah, hopefully I get Dead Space 3 next because I really want to play that. Love the first two. I heard the third one's not as good, but it's still good. But I still want to play it because I enjoy the first two. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully the garage sales really pick up this weekend. It's first weekend of May coming up. And I can nail some good deals. Get those put up on YouTube. Those are always fun, I like watching garage sale or just pick up videos in general, seeing what people got. It's always fun for whatever reason, It's always fun to watch what people grabbed. But yeah, thanks everybody for checking it out and have a good night.